San Francisco 49ers fans, it's football time. Oh, yes, it is football time. Let's break down the first game of this season, September 9th. Yes, it is Monday Night Football. We are ready. We got Frank and Al and Dan. We're going to have the Monday night party, okay? Niners versus Jets. Here are your Niners keys to victory, okay? Here are some Niners keys to victory. Number one, run and stop the run. Yeah. Oh, how easy is that? Easy to say, possibly hard to do. Look, the Niners have to establish their running game early and often. It doesn't even have to be solely with Christian McCaffrey. I would love to see a couple end arounds, a couple sweeps with Ayuk, with Debo, even with Kittle. I hope that the Niners establish that running game and establish it more than in between the tackles, right? Establish a varied running attack, okay? That will get Javon Kinlaw moving. He's starting. Ex-Niners defensive tackle Javon Kinlaw is now on the Jets. He's going to be starting for them. Look, moving him around will be key. He's not the best mover, honestly, okay? He's a strong guy, and if you go toe-to-toe against him, yeah, he may win a battle or two. We need to get him moving, and also we need to get Jets star linebacker C.J. Mosley moving a little bit. Now, it doesn't matter whether we got to get him moving a couple steps in the wrong direction occasionally. C.J. Mosley is going to be, he's him and Quinn Williams, I'd say Sauce Gardner as well, but there's some of the heartbeats to that Jets defense, okay? A key will be getting that running game going, because then if Mosley is keyed in on that running game, keyed in on McCaffrey, he's not going to be able to see or stop Kittle working and dominating the middle of the field. And I think that we're going to have Kittle's going to have to really work that center of the field. And that's going to be against Mosley. That'll be one of the better matchups of this game, will be George Kittle against Jets linebacker C.J. Mosley. It'll be a great one. Okay, so on offense, I think that's my key on offense, okay? Running the ball opens it up for everything. The running action opens that pass up so much. And I hope that Purdy does, that we do take a couple shots down the field early. I hope the Niners do take a couple shots because that will just open the game up. We have to open the field up. What we want, though, is for that running game to get going so much that the Jets have to stack 8 or so in the box, have to really get box heavy. Then the Niners can go right over the top past them, Kittle over the top, or they can work the perimeters with Debo, or work that intermediary game out on the edges with Ayuk and company. I think Jawan Jennings can actually, I think that he can really, if the Niners have a trips wide receiver formation opposite Kittle at tight end, I could see Jawan Jennings in that trips formation actually doing some damage. Jennings is like one of my more underrated players. He just signed an extension this offseason. He's a gamer, and he's a gamer. He balls. Okay, on defense, the Niners have to stop the run. They have to contain that run. If if Hall gets loose on you, Breece Hall of the Jets, their running back, he can do some damage. I believe he was injured last season, but oh my gosh, I saw some highlights. He can break those runs. The Niners have to mitigate those big chunk yardage from Hall. I consider big chunks of yardage, honestly, to be anything from 7 yards or more. So they need to mitigate those bigger runs because it's the action. It's the action off of the run. So watch this. If I'm Aaron Rodgers now with the ball, handoff, fake sweep to Wilson, and then it goes down the field. I think that Aaron Rodgers can be productive and cause harm to the Niners off of that action from a productive Breece Hall. So the Niners absolutely need to stop that running game. They have to stop that running game. And I know that Robert Saleh is going to go heavy towards it in the beginning, is going to try to wear that Niners defensive line out. Okay. On defense, again, Aaron Rodgers will test down the field. And one more time, this is important. That's why I'm getting close to the camera. Aaron Rodgers will make a few amazing plays. One more time, Aaron Rodgers is one of the better football players of all time. He will definitely make some eye-dropping plays. Now that I've said that, Niners, what are you going to do? What are you going to do when he does that? Are you going to sit there with your jaw open, saying that he's the best quarterback ever? He's not the best quarterback ever, but saying that he is. Or are you going to pick up that jaw and get ready for the next play? I implore the Niners, don't let the last play affect this next play. And we know that Rodgers is going to make some amazing plays. And also, we know that he's going to go down the field. The Niners can't. They need to minimize penalties down the field. I know that Rodgers throws those moon balls and stuff like that. Sometimes I believe that he's just throwing 50-50s trying to get a flag. The Niners need to mitigate their penalties. They can't. That was easy, wasn't it? That was easy. Stop the run, establish the run, mitigate those big Aaron Rodgers plays downfield, and also when he makes the big play, don't have your jaw wide open. Pick yourself up, go to the next play, on to the next one. Okay? One more time though, stop the run, mitigate those big plays. Everything on offense will open up from that if you predicate the game on the run, right? So it's like, C-Train, you haven't talked about the passing game, about Purdy doing his thing. If the Niners start out and establish their run, it will all be elementary from there. Brock Purdy will have that 250 to 350 yard passing game, throw multiple touchdowns. The Niners got this. One last thing. Use the emotion of Gore. This is Frank Gore, the Niners Hall of Fame running back. Frank Gore was enshrined in the Niners Hall of Fame. And he'll be there. He's the running backs coach, I believe, or he's not the running backs coach. Bobby Turner is. Frank Gore, I believe, he's part of the Niners team in some capacity. I definitely know that. I think he has a front office role right now. They need to use that momentum of Frank. I hope that Christian McCaffrey is inspired by Frank Gore. They need to use the Monday Night Football atmosphere and Aaron Rodgers returning back home to California, and Robert Saleh. The Niners, need to use all of that emotion for them. If they can harness that emotion, use all of it for them, I can see the Niners really pulling away. I think that they can get some points against the Jets, and also they can pull away. You want a prediction? I'll give you a prediction. I think the Niners win 31-21. I think that one more time. I think the Niners win this game 31-21. I think that, and that's it. That's it. A score prediction's enough. I already gave you the keys to the game and the score prediction. But hey, I gave you my score prediction. I would like your score prediction below, right? Like, subscribe, comment. Who do you think's going to win this game? Comment below. And why? Hey, see you at the next one. Thanks for checking me out. Like, subscribe. You know what to do. Have a good one. Watching Finally Football's Back, Niners fans. Those faithful to the Bear, football is back.